It is Labor Day weekend, so we have a nice 3-day weekend. Yesterday, my husband and I, we did a lot of spooky things and some fall things. We went and got a Starbucks drink, and we went to an estate sale. It wasn't even one that I researched. Typically, if I'm going to an estate sale, I look through all the pictures. This was just one we saw on the side of the road. It was on a pink poster, and it was actually kind of in the area that we were getting brunch and coffee from, so we just thought we'd stop by. So I did pick up a few things from there that are Halloween related. I also picked up some Christmas, which I'm not going to be sharing in this haul video, but definitely if you're interested in seeing some Christmas hauls, please subscribe, because I will definitely be sharing those as we get closer to the Christmas time. So we went to the estate sale. We got a few things from there. We went to Barnes and Noble. We also went to Rogers Gardens, which is in Southern California. It's in the Newport Beach area. It is a fantastic plant nursery. They also have inside buildings with all kinds of home decor. And during the Halloween and Christmas seasons, they decorate to the nines. And they have a lot of different artist renderings there. So they have like Bethany Lowe, they have Jorge de Rojas, they have a couple other artists that they feature there, and they have very high-end items for the seasons, but they also have more affordable items as well, and I did pick up a few items from there. So I wanted to share what I picked up from each of these places. So I'll start with the estate sale finds. The first one is this amber bottle. This I found in the garage of the estate sale. It didn't look like it was used ever. Like, it didn't look like there was anything kept in this bottle. It does have this plastic stopper on the top. But the reason I picked this up, I'm always looking for different size amber bottles. These are really cool for the Halloween season. And one thing that I am working on building is my oddities, because I would love to put some more things in my my lawyer's cases back here. I also have some smaller shelves over on this side that I would like to fill with more oddities for the season. So I did pick up this glass bottle, and I gave it a nice wash, and it looks good as new. I don't know if I'll keep the stopper in it when I use it for Halloween, but it's kind of cool that it's in there, because then if I did choose to put something in, at least it has the top. Okay, next item I got at the estate sale. So they had all these boxes. I wish I filmed, but I'm still new to this, so I'm getting used to taking my camera out whenever opportunity strikes, I guess. But they had these bags of all mostly Christmas, but I could tell that this person, whoever owned the home, frequented Hallmark. She had tons of cards. I assume it was a woman, but they had tons of cards, and I picked up a few of those as well, mostly for Christmas and some summer. But she had a box, and there was a Ziploc, and inside the Ziploc I could see a skeleton, and it had a few other things in there. I didn't even have time to look through it. I was just like grabbing things and walking to the front essentially. But I found 2 boxes of these. It said Halloween Noggin Bops, and it's backwards on your screen, but it says 2008 The Children's Group, made in China. So, and they were sealed boxes. These weren't open at the time when I purchased them, so I didn't really know what that was. I just thought Halloween 2008. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a gamble. I'm gonna see what's in the box. And it was this bag of like little action figures, and they're Halloween. They are these little, they're wind-up toys actually. So they have the little wind up on the back, and when you wind them, they do a crazy little dance. He's not doing too much there, but maybe because he's not on a flat surface. But they just kind of wiggle their heads back and forth, and they're cute. I don't know. They're not super my style, so I do have these up for sale just on Facebook Marketplace to see if anybody is interested in them. I'm still happy I picked them up because they're kind of cool. It had the skeleton, it has Frankenstein, it had a witch. I like her skirt, her orange skirt there. Dracula. Jack. It had a mummy. And a pumpkin man. And when I showed these to my husband, he was like, they kind of look like Burger King toys, like you would find. They are very 2000s. The coloring and everything just remind me of, they almost look 90s to me too, though, like the color of them. They're pretty cool. So I got 2 boxes of these actually. So I have one up for sale, and then I think I'm going to send the other box to my niece and nephew. I think that they would appreciate having these for Halloween because they just started getting some decorations for Halloween. So also in the bag was, oh, let's see, I'll show this guy because I was pretty excited about him. So in the bag was this skeleton ornament, and this is another thing that I'm excited to start collecting, are Halloween ornaments. He has this kind of crackled opalescence to him, and a really creepy face. But I am on the lookout for, oh no, I dropped him. I'll get him later. I am looking for a Halloween tree, like one of those black vintage feather trees. So until I get one, I guess I'll just keep collecting the ornaments. Also, there was this paper bag inside the Ziploc bag, and inside were these magnets. It came with a couple different magnets. This one, I should take them out, is a little like sombrero skeleton. He's in a purple suit, pretty dapper, and he has a magnet on the back. But I do think these might be homemade. I'm not really sure how that would be, but I think they're homemade. Or at least maybe like she bought them from a craft show, because there was a couple of these in there. This is like a devil guy, or maybe a fallen angel, but he's pretty cool too. He has these wings and these little blue chonies on. Yeah, and a belly button. But I am deciding to probably keep 2 and then pass the others along, whether I add them to little Halloween cards that I send out, or send some to my niece and nephew, or list them up for sale. I'm not really sure yet, but I have a couple of those. I have more of the fallen angel devil guys than I do the little skeleton, and I chose to keep a few and put on my fridge. Also in that bag was this candy corn ornament. It has a little cavity inside, so I guess I could put something in there. And on the back it says RTC. Not sure what company that is, but it's cute. I don't know. Again, I'm not sure it's my style, but once I do get the tree, and if I don't love it, I'll pass it along. Like I said, I just grabbed the Ziploc. I saw a skeleton. Actually, I'll show you the skeleton. He's on the floor because he's a little bit larger. But this is the guy that I saw in the bag, and I was like, oh yeah, coming home with me. He has this awesome polka dot top hat and a bow, not a bow tie. This is actually a tie, and he's all glittery, and he's long, and he's jointed. But there is a tag on the top, and it says 14. So wherever the person got this skeleton originally, they paid $14. I did not. I paid, I think, $10 for everything that we purchased. And this isn't all. Like I said, I grabbed a few Christmas things, and my husband grabbed something. So yeah, oh, we got lights. We got some Christmas lights. We, last year we saw one of our neighbors had chili pepper lights on their fence, and I thought that was the cutest thing. So this estate sale also had chili pepper lights, and we decided to grab them. So I'm really excited to light those up this Christmas and see what those look like. Okay. Then we went to Barnes & Noble, and my husband and I go there often just because we like the ambiance. We like to look at the different books, and actually one of our favorite sections is the children's book section. Especially as the seasons change, we love to see what children's books they come out. A little bit more about me. I am a credentialed teacher. I taught first, second, and third grade at an elementary school. I'm no longer teaching. However, I still have a love of books and children's books, and we do have a collection of children's books that we keep that are nostalgic to us, that reminds me of when I was teaching, and also just to have because they're fun. And so we do have a small collection of spooky children's books that we keep out, especially during this time of year. But while we were in that section looking at the spooky books, I looked through the stuffed animal section, and they had this guy. Tell me he is not the cutest. And I don't know, I have this thing with bats, and I've mentioned it before when I did my coffee bar, but their face reminds me of my dog Boogie. And I just thought, you know what, this kind of looks realistic. And like I said, I want to start building up my oddities and my cabinet back here. This is the little finger puppet guy. So he has a finger hole on the bottom. And that's what he is. He's a finger puppet, but he's so well made. He looks real. I love him. They also had a crow that I would have loved to pick up, and a frog. But I decided to get this guy because he was really sweet. And he is a folk manus puppet, and he was $12.99. $12.99. He came home with me. So, yep. And then we went to Rogers Gardens, and I will save the best for last. But I did pick up a mandible. The bottom of a jaw. It's faux. I think it was maybe $10 when I picked it up. But yeah, I know, kind of strange. But like I said, I want to build up a few of my like spookier curiosity type pieces to scatter around, whether it be on the table or in my curiosity station, wherever I decide that to be, whether that's in my back bookcase or my side bookcases. And then lastly, I picked up this Jorge de Roja cat paper mache pail. And he's just a little guy, but I thought his face was really different and unique. And I couldn't tell at first if it was a cat or a bat, and I'm still not too sure. I'm really thinking it's a cat, but he has this really cute paper, I forget what they call this, festooning, and a little wire pail handle, and he goes all the way around. I might stick a few like candies or something in him to display. He was $29.99, so a $30 piece, but this is an artist piece. My first true artist piece, I guess. I do have one that I picked up from an estate sale, but this is my first brand new artist piece, and I'm very excited to have this in my collection. I can't wait to display with it. And that is all the pieces I picked up. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you're excited to see more like it, please consider subscribing. like the video if you liked it, and I hope to see you around soon. Thanks again.